double hey, hey. Remember, hey, hey, hey. Who said hey, hey, hey? Send me an email. 10-minute daily reality check. Send me an email, david@davidwygant.com. And who said hey, hey, hey? Hey, hey, hey. There was a character on a TV show a long time ago that said, hey, hey, hey. Go ahead, Google it if you want. You can probably find it. Email me, and I will give you a free program. That's right, one of my free products. Whether you're a man, you're a woman, you're a dog, you're a cat, you're an amphibian, you're a cow, you're a moose. Because I heard that we have listeners all over the world now. Moose, cow, pigs, dogs, and everything else. Do you know how they found out about us? Through the magic wand. Do you know what the magic wand is? It's your iPhone. That's right. Your iPhone, your smartphone, your Samsung, your Galaxy, your Sony, your Google phone, whatever phone you use, it's a magic wand. You don't want to know why it's a magic wand? Because I am going to tell you right now why it's a magic wand. Because it actually is the timer for our show. Not only that, this magic wand, thank you, Trav Regan, by the way, for the magic wand term. Shout out to you, my friend, in Minnesota. The magic wand has many different things. It got me a hotel room last weekend in Palm Desert at 10:30 at night on this great app called Hotels Tonight. Fan-fucking-tastic, man. For all you planners, don't plan ever. Get a hotel room at the last minute and you'll get a really, really good deal. I get to Yelp things. I get to talk to it. I get to ask Siri magical things. Listen to Siri. We have this great relationship, Siri and I. Siri, I want sex tonight.
I don't understand. Siri, I want sex tonight. But I could search the web for it.
No, Siri, I want to have sex with you.
You have the wrong sort of assistant, David.
Yeah, all the money I spend on this iPhone, right? And that's what I get, the wrong sort of assistant. Let me tell you something, okay? This magic wand is unbelievable. But here's the problem. The iPhone, the Samsung smartphone, the Google Nexus phone, the Google Blexus phone, whatever phones there are, they are all stealing your fucking lives. Every single one of them. That's right. I cursed. Do you want to know why? Because I wanted to get your attention. Sitting in studio with me is TJ once again, and we're going to talk about how these goddamn smartphones have stolen your lives. But first, I'm going to take you down memory lane to a year of 2005, 2006. I had something called a Motorola Razr phone. Remember those Razr phones? They were so fucking cool every which way. The way they flipped. They weren't just a regular clamshell phone. They were a flat clam. I've never seen a flat clam when I used to go clamming in Hampton Bays when I was a kid, sticking my toes in the water and moving them back and forth and picking up clams to go eat that night. But this was a flat clamshell. Texting was still very barbaric. We actually had something called cell phone minutes. That's right. We had minute plans. Free nights, free weekends. So you were very important if I called you on my minute plan. You knew I wanted to date you if I called you on my minute plan. You knew we were like, well, best friends if I called you on my minute plan. But then something happened. All of a sudden, phones became texting devices. I got my first BlackBerry, the Pearl. Oh, what a great name, the Pearl. It was this maroon thing, and I got to text on this QWERTY keyboard. And all of a sudden, I was having textual relationships. I was having sexting with women. It was so much fun. Here I was, the master at phone sex. That's right, I can do my Barry White, hey, hey, information. Remember, go back to the hey. I could really get down and dirty at night with lots of women when I can talk deep. Well, maybe not that deep. But life changed. And then all of a sudden, out of Cupertino, California, came the iPhone, which turned all of us into iTards. Because finally, we had a way of literally not talking to one another again. You think about it. The nerds, sorry nerds, you're the one who invented the iPhones, and you finally wanted to level the playing field. And what happened next was the playing field was leveled. The iPhone started stealing our lives. We stopped making minutes or moments happen between two of us. And the other day I was in Starbucks. This woman was in front of me. She was pretty cute. She gave me a very shy, scared, terrified look. And then she looked at her phone and she got onto Facebook and she typed this thing out, and I'm not lying. There's this cute guy behind me. What do I do? So I tapped her on the shoulder and I said, you talk to him. And she goes, oh my God, how did you see that? I said, it's not that hard. You've got the 6 Plus. And that thing is like gigantic. That's like having a goddamn billboard you're carrying around so everybody else can read your fears and insecurities. Every single day, the iPhone is stealing your lives. We're not present anymore. We go out to dinner with friends and we sit there and we all put our phones on the table and wait for people who aren't there to text us. They didn't show up. I don't know why, but we're spending more time texting and talking to people who aren't there than people who are there. When we go out at night and we see somebody we're attracted to, do you know what we do now, TJ? We see a woman or a man, or a woman sees a man and she thinks he's hot or he thinks she's hot. You know what you do then? You don't talk to them at all. You basically sit there and swipe and hopefully find them on Bumble while they're standing in the bar next to you. And then you both choose each other and you have 24 hours whether or not to connect.
It's crazy. Absolutely crazy.
The iPhone steals our lives every single day. Parents are walking around every single day, literally texting when their kids are next to them. When I was in the Maui airport, TJ, no bullshit here. No bullshit. Before I went to the Maui airport, I was in this health food store in Maui. And there was this little boy who was being ignored by his father. And you know what he was doing? He was punching his father. The kid was 10 months old, punching his dad's leg because the dad wasn't paying attention. Every single day, people are staring at their phones. If you don't believe me, look around. Again, you don't look around because you're staring at your phone, so you don't see anything. The iPhone, the Samsung smartphone, has stolen the magic moments called our life. We're swiping for dates. We're posting things on internet sites. We're looking at Facebook. I know your secret, ladies. When you're feeling insecure, you post something on Facebook. A new profile picture. Mary changed her profile picture. Do you want to know why? Because she's PMSing today and doesn't feel good about her body. She feels 10 pounds heavier today because of the water weight. Or you've broken up with your boyfriend who didn't treat you very well because both of you were staring at your third arm, the phone. The phone is a magic wand, people. It's not a replacement for life. This is reality. Our reality is we're not connecting anymore. We're not feeling each other anymore. We're not talking to each other anymore. And we're basically staring at our screens 24/7, hunched over with the newest disease called blowjob neck. If you're ever at a stoplight, TJ, do you ever see like a woman in front of you or a man in front of you staring at their phone and you got to honk them and they're curled over like this, right?
Oh.
It's called blowjob neck. Everybody's going to go to chiropractors with Dowager hump.
More often than not, too.
Google Dowager hump. So tell me, what do you do to remain present in your life? You've got, man, I tell you, that was a rant today, and that's what the Daily Reality Check is all about. You got about 3 minutes, okay, to fucking tell people how to wake up, smell the roses, stop texting before we start having sex with these things. Because I got to tell you, I met a woman one time, and the vibration was turned way up, and I looked at her and I said, I know your secret. I know your dirty little secret.
Well, I think it's two things, right? I think it's people's fear of intimacy. Right? Connecting. And then also, you got to look at the opportunities that are right there in front of you that are just passing you by. The phone's got all of your attention, and the universe is trying to give you everything that you're asking for. If you're into laws of attraction, which most of us are these days, and you think, gosh, why is this not working for me? But it's working for some of my friends. I think the iPhone or the mobile phone, that device, has a lot to do with it. So I would just say put your phone down for an hour. Maybe start small, but take the time away from your iPhone and see what the universe is trying to give you the things that you're asking for in your life. And then, work on some intimacy issues. Talk to the people around you. Just say, hey, are you having a nice day? Or that's a nice shirt you're wearing. I like to try this, just for starters. Go down the street and 5 people that you randomly walk into, just give them a compliment. Compliment their tie if they're a guy. Compliment their shirt, their blouse, their dress. And it just starts there. And you'll see that positive energy builds and builds and builds and builds. And next thing you know, you don't care about that phone anymore unless it's ringing.
See, it doesn't ring anymore anyway, because the fact is nobody calls each other. Actually, when you get a phone call nowadays, you actually jump out of your skin. You're like, what the fuck is somebody doing? You ever drive to somebody's house and they're texting you as you're driving and they say, where are you? I am fucking driving. I'm trying not to text and drive. Can you not pick up the phone? Don't you understand? I'm on the way over here. We've become lazy in every single way. I tell people all the time when they're out and about, take the phone and shove it up your ass. Sorry for being so crude, But the fact of the matter is, all the love connections, all the business connections, all the friendship connections, and all the lessons that life presents you is out and around you. Read the book, The Celestine Prophecy by James Redfield.
Great book.
It's a great book. It's an old book, and it talks about energy, and it talks about how wherever you are, the universe gives you exactly what you need to learn that day. The problem is we're Googling it nonstop. And Google, to me, is neurotic.com. People are Googling the dumbest things nowadays because they're feeling insecure, neurotic. They're not talking to one another anymore. So, in passing notes, in today's reality check, believe me, this is not the last time we're going to talk about how the iPhone stole your life. As a matter of fact, we're probably going to talk about this a lot because this is a subject that I am very passionate about, and I think so many people don't understand how we're ruining our lives. TJ, last thing you've got, 10 seconds, last thing you've got, bit of advice about how the iPhone is stealing their lives. Go.
Get your head out of the phone and talk to people around you.
There you go in a Kentucky accent. Daily reality check, you got to love it. See you tomorrow.